Hello, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So, fire signs, this is your reading for the week of August 10th through the 16th. The energy that I was picking up was rewriting your story, or I shouldn't say rewriting because you're not rewriting it. Writing your story from now on, meaning not allowing your past to determine who you are at this moment. All right, so even though, of course, what you are manifesting has to do based on your past. But what I'm looking at is this energy or the space of realizing that you don't have to stay stuck in energies of the past. You don't have to stay stuck in these energies where you are constantly being negative or you're constantly thinking of negative things or anything like that. So it's like it has become very clear to you how it is that you are to manifest, what it is that you are to do, how it is that you are to move forward. And that in its all is giving you this space or this energy of really getting creative with your life and with what it is that your path has aligned for you. Now, the sound that you guys hear in the background, guys, the AC is on in the kitchen. I have the door cracked. Well, not cracked. It's like halfway open because it gets really hot in my room. So just an FYI. So, well, not my room, the reading room, I should say. Anyways, so we're looking at where maybe your past mistakes, right? The things that you really didn't want to, like, not that you really didn't want to do, but the things that you did because you didn't know any better, right? So, because you have made some not so good choices in the past, that has kind of either people have been holding that over your head, or you have allowed that energy to kind of stop you from starting or trying anything new. It's like if you were, let's say, and these are just example, guys, but let's say if you were like a drug addict and you haven't used like a particular drug, like let's say you were a heroin addict or an alcoholic or whatever it was, but you haven't done that and you've been clean for 6 years, 10 years, a year, 6 months, 7 months or whatever. It's like whenever people see you stepping out in this new light and this new essence and this new life that you have created for yourself, they want to automatically come ahead and bring your past. Now, if this is in regards to relationships or connection, maybe you were a person that was, you were a cheater. You were somebody that would verbally or physically abuse somebody, or whatever it was. But there is here a sense that you don't have to continue on that path, and you have finally realized it. Or maybe this goes back a couple of generations where maybe your father was an alcoholic, or your father used to be your mother, or something like that. But there's something here of something being severed, something definitely staying in the past, but it's coming more in as behavior things. So it's like these are the type of behaviors or the type of things that people work on to try and overcome, to try and get themselves out of those type of energies or spaces. If it is something that has been generationally, like within your family, this is something where you are the one that is meant to break the curse, or to break that type of chains that are attached to your family. So if you are a female, let's say, and you and prior family members, female family members, have been sexually or physically abused, is like all of that energy, or all of that curse type of energy ends with you. Whether it is that you don't allow it to happen to your offsprings, or it tries, or it has tried to happen to you and you don't allow it to happen to you. It's that type of energy that I'm picking up, just to kind of make you guys kind of sense what it is that I'm trying to say. But there is definitely here of something being severed, like once and for all. But it's more of that energy of something that has been going on for a very long time. Maybe this is putting a final end to a certain connection, a certain type of romantic connection. For some of you, yes, this is definitely like a complete ending, but just not an ending just verbally or physically, but it's also when it comes to spiritually, this connection has been severed. This connection has been completely ended. And it's more of you getting into that space of acceptance that whatever it was that you were supposed to learn within that connection, you have already learned. And now it is time for you to move into the new, to move into the space where you're able to receive a new. And I'm getting distracted, guys. And then that's the thing, is during this During this week, be very careful that you don't get distracted with what it is that has been revealed to you and what it is that you are meant to go ahead and move forward and what it is that you're meant to pursue. Because this week is going to be, when it comes to staying on top of your game, to staying on top of the things that you are working on or that you have been led to work on, this is going to be kind of like your make it or break it type of week. Now, it is not to scare anybody, but some of you have definitely been asked to take certain actions and are still refusing to take them. You kind of just want to see if, you know, God, the universe, can get you halfway there before you actually start. And it's actually the other way around. You actually start and then they meet you halfway and continue on, because you have to jump in, or you have to start something out of faith instead of wanting the reward before actually putting any work in. So this week is definitely going to require a lot of you, the fire signs, to actually put work into something, to actually take the actions that are necessary to see something manifest in your life. Okay. And you guys know the kids, the dogs, so any sounds or anything in the background. It's like there is this phase of, I'm not exactly sure like who's into it or not, but there is this thing of like, you know, the Holy Trinity, right? When, if you look into like Catholics or Christianity, when you look at the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, but then it's also showing me like a different dynamic to it as to what does that truly mean. Some of you have really been enclosed when it comes to within your own religion, and a lot of things are being revealed to you during this time that are opening your eyes to the truth. Whatever that truth is to you is going to be different to all. But the thing is here is to really pay attention to what it is that is being revealed. Because some of you the revelation is coming in as the Holy Trinity, like, you know, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. To some of you, the revelations are coming in as a three-pointer, as the pyramid. Maybe it has something to do with like the ancient Egyptian is coming through. But regardless of whichever of the spectrum you're coming in through, or whichever it is that you're getting your revelation, there is something here to allow you to see the truth, and not to see it with your physical eyes, but to actually see it from within, to see it with what we call our third eye, to see it intuitively, to know it, to feel it, and to really honor what it is that your path has led you to do. This severing, whatever the severing is, again, whether it's within a physical connection that you recently came out of, or this is generational things that are being broken, or things that are chains that are being released, or whatever it is, this is going to bring you forth into this new space. But the thing is that within this new space, there is going to be this internal balance within your own masculine and feminine energy, this internal balance within yourself, where people, again, are not going to be able to go ahead and cast on the things that you have done in the past, because that person has died. That energy of the person that was addicted to this, that energy of the person that was addicted to, whether if it was drugs, sex, whatever it was, that person has died and they're no longer. You have been rebirthed into something incredibly beautiful. And the thing is that people are going to, without even realize it, it's like, even if they want to speak ill, or even if they want to say something, or even if they want to bring your past forward, it's like there's something that's going to be holding their tongue back, that they're not going to be able to, because you're no longer in those energies. You're no longer stuck within those addictions. Again, guys, these videos are freezing up as I'm making them. Not exactly sure how they're going to come out when I go ahead and release them. But that is pretty much what I'm picking up for the fire signs energy as a collective. Now, let's go ahead and see what cards we're picking out for the fire signs. So we're going to start off with Leo. So we are using our angels and ancestors oracle cards, and the only reason why I'm using those is because this past week, and as all of you guys know, we had the Lion's Gate. So there was a lot of energy, there's a lot of things that were coming through. So this is more to kind of give you guys guidance. Now these are the cards that are going to be used for the weekly extended that are going to be posted on Patreon. And again, that is going to be, that information is down below. So Leo, your card is Stag. Trust and thrive. So this, whatever this is, whatever it is that you're going into, whatever it is that you're starting this week, or whatever it is that you're continuing on this week, that you feel that has a lot to do with your path, you have to have trust and you have to thrive in it. So let's go ahead and see what the card itself says. Page 132. Okay. Come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. So come alive. So I'm just writing them down so I know which one it is. So now we're going to pick a card for Aries. So one card for Aries. One card for Aries. Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. Aries, honor your inner knowing, Medicine Mother. So let's go ahead and see what page 52. Alrighty. Take action. Do what you know you need to do. So stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating, Aries. Medicine Mother. And then we have one more for Sagittarius. So now guys, you know that the weekly ones are a little shorter. These are just to kind of see, kind of breaking down the month to see what else is coming in. As everybody knows, energy is flowing. So depending on the actions that you take, depending on the choices that you make, depends on how it is that things are going to manifest. So let's go ahead and see Sagittarius. One card for Sagittarius. Sagittarius dancing, direction, guardian. Choose your path. Choose your path, Sagittarius. Choose your path. Direction, 96. 96, guys. Alrighty. Connect with your deepest desires. Then choose the path that will make your heart and soul sing. Well guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. As always, thank you for all the love and support. Thank you for all the donations, and I'll see you guys back next week. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye bye.